Hi YouTube, it's me, Becca, and I am going to review some of my favorite books for you guys, just because I personally love reading, and I feel like more kids our age should, because not a lot of people do. It's kind of growing out of fashion, and people in our generation have really bad grammar and are really illiterate, and I think that we should be more literate. So the first book series I have is the Hollow Kingdom books by Claire B. Dunkel. They're about goblins and elves, and these are the three books: The Hollow Kingdom, Close Kin, and In the Coils of the Snake. And they are very short books, as you can see. I think the most they are 320 pages, probably less than that. They're very well written, I must say. They're more for younger children, like 6th through 8th grade. I still love them. I always will. And you can only get them off Amazon.com, which kind of is suckish, but they're not that well known. The second book is the Maximum Ride series by James Patterson. I only have the first book out here. They're about mutant kids, and I really like fiction books, and I've tried nonfiction before. It's okay, but I prefer fiction, and it's really cool. They're making a movie out of it, which is going to really mess up the book. I think all movies mess up books, except Harry Potter. Harry Potter basically sticks to the books. Next series I have is The Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan. I actually went to a book signing. First of all, it's about demigods and the gods of Olympus, and I really like mythology. It's a cool subject. I took it last year in 8th grade. And we were required to read this, and I liked it more than everyone else in my grade. So, I met Rick Riordan, bought The Last Olympian the day I met him, got it signed by him, if I can find, to Becca, Rick Riordan. He talked about the book series a bit, and he's making a second series about it, which I find is really cool. They're also making a movie about it. I feel like they're making too many movies out of books. It again is going to really screw up the book. Already, I saw the commercial today, and for The Lightning Thief, Annabeth is supposed to be blonde, and her actress is a brunette. But he did say that they went on YouTube and looked at like the different cast lists and stuff, and Pierce Brosnan is playing Chiron. And if any of you have seen my Lightning Thief cast list, I wanted Pierce Brosnan to be Chiron, so I'm extremely happy. So yeah. Next book, Kissed by an Angel. It's actually 3 books in one giant book, and it's by Elizabeth Chandler. Kissed by an Angel, The Power of Love, and Soulmates. And it, once again, is fantasy. This guy who swims meets this girl he likes. He dies, becomes an angel, and has to save her. And it's very good. Kind of a sucky love story, but once again, it's good. Next book, The Warrior Heir. It's by Cinda Williams Chima. I'm not sure if I pronounced her name right. It's about these warriors, and they fight each other and stuff. I use tissues as bookmarks. I'm very weird like that. All my friends are like, ew, are those used? And I'm like, no, I pull them out of the box to mark my place because I don't like bookmarks. So, it's a good book. I'm rereading it. And the second book that comes after it is The Warrior Heir. The Wizard Heir. And it's also a good book. Next book series I have, the Mortal Instrument series. I have book 1, City of Bones. It's by Cassandra Clare. I really like it because it's an action book as well as being fiction. It's about Clary Frey, who is supposed to be 15 and lives in New York, and she finds out all of these cool things about demons. I like demons. No one should hate me because of that. I'm obsessed with them. And I'm not a devil child or anything, I just find them fascinating. And it's a good book. There are currently 3 books out, I think. I think the 4th one's coming out sometime in 2010. And there isn't a movie coming out about this currently, which I'm really glad about. But there probably will be. It's getting kind of popular, and once a book gets popular, they make movies out of it, unfortunately. The next book, Ophelia, by Lisa Klein. It's a very pretty cover. So, it is based off of Shakespeare's play, Hamlet, I think? Yeah, it's based off of Hamlet, and it's based off of Ophelia, the main female role in that, and it uses some of the aspects in Shakespeare's play. I've never really seen the play, I've never read it or anything, so I wouldn't be able to tell you for sure, but I do know that some of the aspects are also different. Lastly, I am comparing 2 vampire books, Marked by PC Cast and Kristen Cast, and Twilight, which all of you should know, Stephanie Meyer. Marked is about vampires, but they're spelled differently, Y-R-E, and they can eat, they can sleep. There's action and love in it, which is better than the Twilight series. And it actually, you can actually connect it in a sense, like they actually feel like teenagers. Twilight, on the other hand, they can't eat, they can't sleep. The characters, Bella and Edward, have not been developed at all, in my opinion. And all of the lesser characters in the other books, the minor ones, like the Volturi, the Wolfpack, a couple of the Cullens, not all of them, have been more developed than the 2 main characters. Even Jacob hasn't been that developed. At least he has flaws. Edward and Bella do not have flaws. So, I used to like Twilight. I read it before it was popular. It got popular, still kind of liked it, reread it, and I was beating up myself for ever liking the book series. So, those are all of the books in backwards order from what I showed you. They're all really good books, and so are, I've read a bunch of other books too, like you can see my bookshelf up there. I have a bunch of books down here, and then I have that whole red bin is full of books. So I am addicted to them, and yeah. Bye, YouTube.